Hello YouTube, how's it going? My name's Ed Powers. You're watching my channel right now. If you're seeing this video, I have an Iver Johnson model 1900 double action, little snub nose here, and I'm having a problem with it. And the one problem is, I tried to fire this the other day at the range, and the round jammed. As you can see, that round slammed back into the firing pin, and it jammed up the revolver. And if I put a round in, as you can see, it is very loose. They fit very loosely. I could wobble them around actually, and they just dump right out without any effort if I turn it that way. So what happens is, as I'm trying to fire the gun, the rounds are actually slamming back into the firing pin and jamming it up. So I wanted to go to Numrich, and I went there to look for cylinders, and I have them, but there's more than one type. There's a type 1 and a type 2 that have this same design on the cylinder. This is the part that you're really looking at, is right there, that for the sear, for how it catches. So as it's rotating, it catches, and then you're lined up, and then it will fire. And I don't know if I have a type 1 or type 2. Here's my serial number, and it looks like a P, but it's not. It is actually a B. If you look at it and I get the right angle, well, maybe that is a P, but it's a 19248. It's a serial number. And I know that there's a book out there that tells you all the different serial numbers and everything else, but that's like a $60 investment just for that book, for only having one gun. I might get that book later on if I decide to get into collecting more Iver Johnson pistols, or pistols that are like this, or I should say revolvers. I'm from an older generation in which every handgun was a pistol, but not every handgun. And the other one's what you call the pistol today, we call the semi-automatic. So I'm a little bit dated on my lingo there. But like I said, the rounds are fitting so loose, they just fall right back out. And I don't think that that's a correct, proper fit of a round. So I did have somebody at a gun shop go and do an inside caliber on the cylinder bore. And this is what they came up with. Most of them were at 3375 to 3385 was one of them. So I don't know if someone tried to recondition this, it was a little rusted up, and they tried to force a bore through there, or try to ream it to clean it up, or what had happened to it. Now the cylinder did line up really good. I wouldn't have fired it if I didn't know that the cylinder was lining up with the barrel. So that does work. That part is fine, and it is tight when it's in there. This is a 32 Smith & Wesson, not a 32 long. And that is because when I tried a 32 long, it jammed in the gun mechanism. They were just a little bit too long to go through. So YouTube, was kind of hoping somebody who knew more about Iver Johnsons than I do would be able to tell me what I have here. And it is you won't be able to see it all, but it does say model 1900, 32 caliber, and it is a Fitchburg, Massachusetts. And it is a double action. So, kind of hoping some people can answer some questions out there in YouTube, the world of YouTube, and if you can, thank you very much. I appreciate your comments.